Mysterious, powerful, and shrouded in fog, Druids have long stood at the edge of legend and history. But who were they really? The Druids were the spiritual elite of ancient Celtic societies. Not just priests, but judges, healers, astronomers, philosophers, and advisors to kings. Their influence reached far beyond rituals and sacred groves. They shaped law, preserved memory, and guided decisions in times of war and peace. Their training could last up to 20 years. All knowledge was passed down orally, without writing, not because they lacked the means, but because they believed sacred wisdom should live in the mind, not on parchment. To forget was to lose power, and to write was to make it vulnerable. Julius Caesar, who encountered Druids during his campaigns in Gaul, described them with a mix of admiration and fear. He called them highly respected and dangerously wise. He noted their deep understanding of nature, the stars, and human behavior. To the Romans, Druids were as much a threat as the warriors they fought. Druids held sacred the oak tree, mistletoe, and certain animals. They performed rituals in forests rather than temples, believing that the divine could be felt most clearly in untouched nature. Their ceremonies honored cycles of the moon and sun, the solstices and equinoxes. They spoke of rebirth, the soul's journey, and the balance of all living things. They had no single god, but a pantheon of nature spirits, ancestors, and forces. For Druids, the world was alive in every rock and stream, every storm and shadow. Magic wasn't a fantasy. It was a force to be understood and respected. The Romans tried to erase them. Temples were destroyed, groves were burned, and Druidic practices were outlawed. But echoes of their knowledge lived on, in Irish sagas, Welsh poetry, and the bones of old stone circles. Today, it's hard to say where fact ends and myth begins, but the fascination remains. Druids remind us of a time when wisdom meant memory, nature was sacred, and silence held power. We may never fully uncover their secrets, but that, perhaps, is part of their magic. If you love ancient mysteries and hidden truths, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.